What up, YouTube? It's Wise here. Welcome back. We got another banger for you guys today, man. And today we're going on our 33rd Natty run, man. So please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe, man. Shout out to y'all who have been watching and paying attention and subscribing for me, so I can continue to put out some more of this dope content for you. You can see I'm editing right now. On the next video, we drop every 2 days, man. So all I do is show y'all how to beat anybody with low-tier teams. I play with Arizona. That's my school and alma mater. So without further ado, man, let's get into it and make sure you taking notes.
Welcome everyone to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. We'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on another Big 12 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here to determine the national championship. This one will be fair caught. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. As a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Johnson. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his man. It's Johnson. The first down pickup, tackled at the 45.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down. First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back, it's Fafita. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Trying to run it, it's Johnson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. Wildcats looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it again. Going for a big play downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal at the 1. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Wildcats offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Goal line formation for the defense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 3rd and go, he's going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas State. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Wildcats will kick this deep to begin the second half. They'll call for the fair catch here. Comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him, finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And there's the handoff. Looks like Arizona will have the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown, Arizona. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. To the air, it's Johnson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. DB's backing off from the line now. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. National championship on the line, dead even. Closing minutes, Kirk Mears set up for an all-time finish here.
Well, this is everything you hope for, right? A national championship's on the line. Couple minutes to go. We had a tie game, and now we get to see what this other quarterback is made of. He has a chance to be a hero, and his offense has a chance to be heroes if they can drive down and get points on the board and potentially ice this game and put it away.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The shotgun handoff here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind. Coming up, a field goal try here will be from 60. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Throws it to the right. But it's in crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
After the late field
Hell
goal,
yeah, he can make damn near 70s, bro.
Chance to tie it up if they can get in field goal position quickly.
That's why I wasn't tripping. And I was in the middle of the field, so it's cool. Damn, I wish you would have brought it out.
Here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start
Damn.
at 25.
And now we got to stop you from getting a fucking field goal.
Well, the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's
Miracle play.
They look to throw it here on second down.
And it's they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national championship.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.